Hi besties and welcome to my channel. Today's video was supposed to be me building in The Sims 2, but The Sims 2 said no. The Sims 2 was not having it. The Sims 2 was honestly just being a massive... I'm not gonna swear in this video today, I promise. But instead, I decided to build like I don't even know what to call it. It's like duplexes, but it's also apartments. It's like 3 separate units, but each one has got like 2 apartments in them. So that's what we're doing in The Sims today, in The Sims 4. And honestly, they came out amazing. So with that being said, let's jump into the speed build. I start off by just planning out the bedrooms, deciding where I want things to be. I knew that I wanted 1 or 2 apartment blocks, but at this point I still wasn't too sure. We were still seeing how big the lot is and how big I'm going to make everything. Each apartment is 3 bedrooms. Some of them I'm not going to, I'm going to make some of them into offices. It all depends on the Sims that we have. But this massive area here that I'm doing now, that's the main bedroom with its ensuite bathroom. Here we have another little bathroom, just like a half bath. And at the back of it is like the laundry room. This is the entrance, and this was supposed to be like the hallway. I then decided that I wanted this to be on stilts. And I couldn't just copy over the entire building. Apparently when you lift up the building, you cannot raise it up floors. So I actually had to go in physically and copy and paste every single room. And I had to do it a couple of times in this build. I do cut out most of it. You will see all the other buildings, there's like a transition and then you'll see them just to be placed. Because it's literally me just doing this. Copy and pasting. Copy and pasting. At the end of this, I was so sick and tired of copy and pasting, it's not even funny. But I really, really, really enjoyed building this. I keep on wanting to say house, and I know it's not a house, it's an apartment. But it was so fun. I was very much inspired by this image that I saw online. I couldn't find it to actually have it as a reference, so I had to kind of just work through... just work through it. This is the beautiful little roof that I also wanted. I wanted the roof to be a little bit more interesting. So, yeah, I kind of put it off the build, so that it looks like it's the same without actually having eaves going out. And then I just add these wooden little pillars. Now... this house was on a listing, and I was just so obsessed. I've been looking through it for so long that it's basically was like imprinted in my head at this point. And I just decided, let's just build it. Let's just build it. It's absolutely perfect. I absolutely love it. I am obsessed. And this was also very much inspired by my friend Cat's Coffee Chaos. Formerly known as Cat's Coffee Sims. Now, on her stream yesterday, she's busy building an apartment in The Sims 2. Don't want to talk about The Sims 2. This was supposed to be my Sims 2 video today, where I built the house that I built in The Sims 1 over in The Sims 2, but she kept on crashing. Finally, when I got her to work... she was just like, no, I couldn't record. My OBS didn't want to record the screen. Went into window mode. That didn't work because it made the screen so tiny, that when I zoom in on my recording screen, it just looks absolutely horrible. I downloaded this full screen app. That didn't work, even though they said it's gonna work. It didn't work. It just didn't. was very frustrating. It was very frustrating. And I went on a completely different tangent than what I was actually talking about. You can see that was kind of the transition that we went through. But yeah, my friend's cats also gave me advice on how to get my Sims 2 to work. So hopefully tomorrow, we can have that video up because I just want to build in the Sims 2. But yeah, so I was inspired by her apartment build. This is a lot different from that. This is like one big, very formal apartment. Like one of those fancy ones that you get in like Hollywood. Well, America. Not necessarily Hollywood. I don't know. Like LA or something. And these are clearly like for the beach. Now, I was super obsessed with the fact that when I chose the colors, and this was just by accident, these windows had the exact same colors. This blue, this pink, and this green. So I was just like, this is perfect. Perfect! And I was so excited. I just had to use it. It was just meant to be. It came with the Growing Together pack. This is also in that world. Can't remember if I've mentioned that before. But yeah, this is like one of the ocean views. And it's just stunning. During the trailers and the promotions, I was very harsh on this world. I absolutely love this world. At first, I thought that it was just like a ripoff, and everybody was like, no, it isn't. And they were right, it wasn't. It's so cool. I am sick and tired of American worlds, though. Like, give me more diversity. But this is one of my favorite worlds. Now, around about here, I actually just wanted to block this off a little bit, make it seem more, you know, like it's separate units. I also only do the exterior in this video. The interior will be out somewhere in this week. Not too late, so don't worry. Now, I just go ahead and I just plant some hedges. We go in with some terrain paint. Just make everything underneath the homes just not seem so green. Because that makes no sense. And then I just add these little pebbles where I'm just going to add some plants. I go with kind of like these spiky plants. I feel like they don't need a lot of work. Even though they probably should be in the sun more. But it's okay, it's the Sims. And it looks nice. And then also just go in with some normal bushes. I do delete these that I put on the side because it makes absolutely no sense. So I don't do this wraparound thing. And then I just place these bushes. I do eventually extend those bushes as well and make each unit even more private so that it's like separate blocks, you know, like owned by the same person. Here I'm also just starting to just add some personality. I add the really expensive car on the left-hand apartment block because I feel like that one would be the most expensive. And the same with the one on the far right where we have the boat. It just, you know, they have the views. The one in the middle, it's a little bit more cramped. At all of the kids' windows, you kind of just see another building, even though you still have a very beautiful view. This apartment is also, like each apartment here, they're not going to be cheap. I don't feel like this would be affordable in real life. This building alone already is so expensive, so you are going to have to use cheats to live here. But that's fine. I think this is still such a fun little build, and I love the concept of it and the feel of it, and I really hope that with future Sims games that they can integrate something like this, where it's like multiple people living on one property, different Sims, kind of like the roommate, you know, like function, but just better, because roommates in The Sims, they're so broken. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're not broken anymore. Leave a comment down below if you actually know. And yeah, I just add these little extra details at back. This is like just a barbecue area with some white painted wood. I love this. I just thought we needed something at back and I wasn't quite sure. But we are reaching the end of this build. I am just quickly gonna pop in and then I can just show you the layout a little bit better. And then, yeah, we will see the decorating later on this week. And I'm quite excited. I really, really, really love this build. And I'm so excited to give each one like its own personality. Here we are back in the game, and this is just absolutely adorable. And it blends in so well into this spot and into this world. I don't know. I am just so obsessed. Let me quickly just show you the floor plans. As I mentioned before, all the floor plans are the same. I'm just going to decorate each one like really differently. So here we have our living space, our living area. This is going to be our dining area. This little nook is the kitchen. Our main bedroom. All of these dark little squares, they are going to be closet spaces, like built-in closets, so that we don't have to worry about adding dressers. I'm absolutely obsessed with a built-in closet. It just feels natural. I've never lived in a place where I did not have a built-in closet. It feels weird. So here we have the ensuite bathroom, half bath. This is like a little laundry section. This is the main bathroom, these two squares. I am going to put like a massive archway in here. This is where the sink is going to be. We're going to have like the toilet over here and then the bath. I just wanted I don't know. I wanted them to be separate. Over here we have our first bedroom, well, our second bedroom, and then our third bedroom. In some of the builds, they are going to be office spaces. Either we are going to see, I'm not going to fill them all up with children. We do have some family apartments, like this one here is going to be a family apartment. This downstairs apartment, I have decided to turn this into like a really, really, really tacky, like basic beach house. Everything is going to be white and blue. It is going to be so generic beach house. It's going to be absolutely amazing. With these ones, I'm not too sure yet, but they are going to be great. I am still working with ideas in my head. I'm like contemplating. I've only done these two apartments so far. Mental planning. I can't be the only one that does this in The Sims. Thank you so much for joining me today on this video. This was so much fun and I cannot wait to start decorating these apartments. I absolutely love doing things like this, like apartments, and just giving every person their own special little storyline and going so full out with it. This is what I live for. This is why I started building in The Sims in the first place. So with that being said, please make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification button so that you don't miss out on any of my uploads, and then I hope to see you all again soon. Bye bye. So I got my first negative comment yesterday. I feel like I have accomplished something. Thankfully, things like this doesn't bother me at all. I just deleted it immediately and I was like, okay, cool. Your opinion, that's nice.